Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Brother Mighty Prophet 144K, man. Back again with another video, man. As usual, man, giving y'all that good content, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. Real quick, man. About to get into a quick video, and this is how to change your Serpentine belt. And the reason for me changing my belt, well, if y'all know what the Serpentine belt is, it's that thing. You need that belt for to pretty much drive your car. So let's try to get closer. So it's on all those pulleys and stuff like that. So that's what I'm talking about, that belt right there. So the reason I'm changing it, this is like a brand new belt. When I first got this car, they put like a new pulleys, everything on this car. So this is like a brand new belt. One thing I did, this is why I'm replacing my belt, is because, let me first note before I go into this video, man, I'm not sure if y'all can see it. My gasket, my thermostat thing, I'm trying to show y'all real quick if I can. Like, when I pull, you see my hand? When I pull this back at first, I guess it wasn't tight. You can see it now. And I guess it was squirting up water. I thought it was squirting up coolant. I thought I had another leak. I was like, man, I just replaced this. So this is still the same way it is. You see a little bit of oil down there because I wasn't able to get everything out. But it's no leaks down there at all. The O-rings is perfect. No leaks at all. Nothing from the back as well. I was just like, man, where's it leaking from? I know it can't be my water pump. I was like, I know it can't be my water pump. It wouldn't make sense. I still have, like, everything in here is pretty much OEM, but the pulleys, I believe so, in the belt itself. Other than that, everything pretty much is OEM. I don't get my car don't overheat, so I was wondering where the leak was coming from. And you see up here, it like splat up here because when it hits that belt, it pretty much splattered up here, and it's kind of like on my upper coolant hose, and then kind of under this piece. But I was wondering where it's coming from, the leak, and it's actually from this. I'm not sure if anybody else has experienced this problem, but when I pull, literally when I was pulling this, it was just leaking out. Like, I guess I might end up getting a new thermostat because it comes with that whole assembly right here. I don't want to pull everything off to show y'all, but it comes with that whole assembly with the thermostat and everything like that. So all I did was tighten it, and then I have no more leaks and no more problems, and I pull it back. It doesn't leak come out. So that's where the issue was, and it was making my belt squeal. So the reason I'm changing my belt, because I put too much of my belt conditioner on. So I was kind of trying to do preventive maintenance as well. So I got this belt conditioner from like AutoZone or whatever. But this is what I normally use. I put this on like maybe like 8 to 10 months ago. And I also put it on that car even though it's still new. But I still put it on there just to have preventive maintenance wise. But other than that, man, this is why I'm replacing my belt. It's not because of any issue or whatever like that. It's mainly literally because I put too much of this on here. And I kept hearing it squeal. So let's get into the video, man.
Spiritual levels, no dancing with devils, no fellow with rebels. Some digging with shovels, they digging real deep. Some humble, they hearken, they listen, they meet. Some praise the Most High 7 days of the week. Some put in that work and go teach in the streets. Some just come to take up the air that we breathe. Some come just to take up the space that we need. They're spiritual levels, they come in all shapes and the sizes, there's several. We got the power to tread on the serpents, and we got the power to cast down these devils. This Bible, my mission, these scripts, ammunition to God's traditions.
Hard to get an angle of how tight of a space it is, but all you're going to need literally is a 3/8 drive. You don't need the extension if you don't want to use it, but I'm using my extension just because this is literally all you need if you have a Dodge Charger. Get your 3/8 drive. Go ahead, just put it in there. Okay. So you want to turn it to the left, but you don't want to pull it all the way down. See how easy that is to move? This is called your tensioner belt. It's what you're using. Puts tension on the... So see how I'm moving it? See how my belt's coming off? Got my belt off. And make sure you, if you want to take a picture of how you, if you want to take a picture before you move this to see how you put it back on, but it's pretty simple. Pretty simple. Obviously, once again, I can't show y'all the whole thing because of how tight of a space it is, but this is all you do. Trying to move this belt. There we go. So you move that tensioner back. This is off the belt. That ain't make sense. So you can move this tensioner back to where it is. You don't want to pull it all the way down because somehow I've been hearing that it messes something up. But that's pretty much it. Yeah, my belt's sticky as hell. So the reason you don't want to put too much belt is because it's going to make that squeaky sound. It's supposed to just lubricate the belt and keep it sticking to the pretty much make it last longer and keep it sticking towards the keep it sticking on the pulleys. But mine is so sticky, it's making that squeal sound. That's where it's coming from. It's not from anything else. It's from literally from this belt. So this is a long belt. I'm about to go to Orileys and probably find me a belt or something. These belts are cheap. This is like a $20 fix, $30. If you want a really good belt, you're gonna probably spend 40 to 50 bucks. But I probably might go to Orileys or I'm finna go to AutoZone and see where these belts are at. We're gonna finish the video, man. So I just got back from the store. This belt cost me 25 bucks with a 3-year warranty on it. So you always want to kind of compare and contrast. If you want that part number, this is the belt I got from Orileys. Brands is Gates. It came with like a actual with a warranty. They like install a tensioner and pulleys and stuff like that. It would came with that for a little discount. But just make sure everything lines up with everything so the belt looks the same. This one looks like a little bit high quality. They had another belt at Orileys for like 18 bucks. But this one's different. Like, it has like some type of wool or something in there. I don't know, it looks weird. But one thing you can do, you can put some of the belt grease on here if you want to. But you don't have to. This is a new belt. If you start squealing or something like that later on down the line, yeah, put some belt grease on there. But I would do it like a year later after you put this new belt on. But let's get into putting this belt on. Oh, while you have the belt off, if you can, that's not going to harm anything. You can put some WD-40 down there on some of the parts because maybe one of the pulleys or something squealing, whatever like that. But you can do that if you want to, just to make sure that it's lubricated and stuff like that. So before you do that, you can go and put some WD-40 on. And then while you're putting it on, make sure that it's actually in the grooves. Make sure that you can feel them in the grooves. Looks a lot better. There's some shit on here. So once again, trying to get it around this compressor. As you see, got it on there. Looks good. We'll loosen it again just to make sure everything's tightened. Make sure everything's in the grooves in the right spot. Just double look at everything before you crank this up because this can fuck your whole car up if you don't. Well, this is variable valve timing. It's not like the old cars. So it does cut on. It's not going to mess anything up because it has variable valve timing in the inside. So just make sure everything is right. If you can feel that everything's matched up and lined up with everything. Yep. So it's not loose. And the tensioner belt goes back to its natural way. If your tensioner belt does not go back to its natural state, you need to make sure you change your tensioner belt or try to tighten it. I'm not sure exactly how to tighten it, to be honest with you, because right now I'm trying to turn it to the right. You can barely see on my camera. A little bit. Tighten it. You don't really see it doing anything because it's frozen to go. So if it's loose, I would just recommend you replacing it. I'm not sure if that screw at the bottom kind of tightens it, but that's it, man. Just make sure you put everything back together because you got to take this off to get to everything pretty much. So get this off. See what it did? It spidered up all up here, man. Like I didn't even notice this till now. It spidered up all up here. This is coolant. This is literally just coolant. Spidered up here. All because this is what I was trying to show y'all. This thing right here. It actually is leaking slightly. See? I want to see y'all see it. See what I'm talking about? I might have to go get. I mean, it's good now, but I might have to go get another thermostat, another piece, because I think the seal is just bad in there. Because I've never seen it. It never did this to me before. I had this car for over 3 years now, so all I did was retighten my lug nuts. I made sure I bled my system again, or make sure it was bled, and that was pretty much it. Other than that, man, might be doing a lot of talking, but that's the end of the video, man. This is literally like a 5-minute job, 10-minute job. If you know what you're doing, this is a 5-10-minute job. If you know what you're doing, if you don't know what you're doing, take it slow. I don't recommend you taking it to a shop, man. They gonna overcharge you. This is a $75 job, $75 to $100 job for labor of this. It took me 10 minutes to literally do this, 10 minutes and less. And that's just because I'm doing a video. And without the video, it would have took me 5 minutes, no more. But other than that, man, if you're new to the channel, make sure you go like, subscribe to the channel, man. It's your brother Mighty Prophet, 144K, man. I'm out, man. Peace. Almost forgot to mention, man. Let's go and start the car up. Make sure everything is running correctly. If you hear any more squealing, it's probably from your pulleys. Whatever pulley it might be, it's probably from your idler pulley. So, or we could just have a bad belt. But let's go and clean this thing up, make sure it works. Yep, I don't hear any squeak. Normally, once again, this will save you hundreds of dollars. Somebody might charge you $200 for it. It took me 5 minutes, man. If it's that easy, I'm showing y'all for a reason, man. But I know it's kind of loud. You probably can't hear me. But that's the end of the video, man. I might be reiterating the same thing I'm saying, but once again, man, no squeak. Normally, it squeaks when I start it up, and you will hear it. It's very loud. You heard it from the startup. But that's the end of the video, man. Dodge is a very reliable car, man. Dodge is very reliable. I want to say one thing. I have one minor issue. When I turn my car to the right and to the left, it makes like some popping sound. And I'm like, I don't know what it is. I heard that it was a tie rod, the inner tie rod, and I replaced that. So I'm not sure what it is. That's the only issue that I have with this car is literally suspension. I may have to do another rebuild, redo the whole suspension one more time for the 3rd time. If y'all didn't know, it will be my 3rd time doing it, if so. But I'm gonna take my car to, most likely I'm gonna take my car to like a dealership or to somewhere to see what they know about it, because I did everything I could. Other than that, my car still drives fine, still push real hard. Other than that, also be on the lookout. Maybe next month I'll make a video on an update on my non-drive, man. That thing's still going hard, but I'm gonna give y'all an update on that. Another month, man. We'll give y'all a 3-month update. Other than that, man, it's my brother Mike.